Good morning, class. So today we're looking at geometry from the workbook on page 5. Okay. So the question is calculate the value of the angles indicated by the small letters. Okay, so at this point I have explained already with regards to the fun angles. Okay, so corresponding angles are equal. You got that angle plus this angle, the co-interior angles are supplementary, they add up to 180. This co-interior. And then the N or the Z is going to be alternate angles again, which is equal. So that's your alternate angles. Okay. Whenever we use the fun angles, considering the lines are parallel, we must state which of the cases we're using, either corresponding, co-interior, or alternate, and we must label the lines that are parallel. Okay, so in A, as you can see here, the F is evident, the corresponding angles. As you can see, that F is lying like that. So corresponding angles are equal. So in other words, A would simply be equal to 150. And the reason there is corresponding angles. And we must name the lines that are parallel. PQ is parallel to RS. Okay. Looking at B. Again, there's your F being formed, the corresponding angles. So those angles are equal. So angle B, or B is equal to 100 degrees. And the reason is corresponding with AB being parallel to DE. Okay. Let's look at C. C again, those lines are parallel and the corresponding angles are here. Okay. So C is equal to 90. Why? Because corresponding angles are equal, with LM being parallel to NP. Alright. Let's look at D. Again, you got your corresponding angles here. Okay? So D is equal to 162 degrees. Corresponding angles with BD being parallel to NS. Okay? The next one, again, there's your F being formed. So your corresponding angles are again equal. So X is equal to 134. Why? Because of corresponding angles with AB being parallel to DC. So it's going to be your corresponding angles with AB being parallel to CD. The next one, again, if you look at the corresponding angles there, then 83 is equal to this angle there. It's unmarked. Okay. However, we know that angle Y is the same as angle X. So we're looking at that F line that way. Okay, those angles are equal there. But we don't have X and we don't have Y. So we must either find X or Y first. However, we know that 83 plus X adds up to 180. Why? Because there's angles on a straight line. So it's X plus 83 equals 180. It's angles on a straight line. Okay. So X works out to be 180 minus 83, which is 97. Okay. Just make sure. Alright. So we can put on the diagram that 97 degrees there. Okay. And then we then just say Y is equal to 97. That's the reason we already spoke about that. It's going to be a corresponding angles with AB being parallel to DE. Okay. Now we're on page 6. Again, you must calculate the unknown angles, marked by this lowercase letters or small letters. So firstly, A is 145 degrees. Why? It's vertically opposite there. Vertically opposite. So as you can see, we fill it in on the diagram. You see there's a F being formed there. Corresponding angles are equal, so B is also 145. Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles with that F being formed like that. So it's AB being parallel to ST. Okay. C, if you look at C here, C is the same as B, that F is lying this way now. The corresponding angle is lying that way. So that is 145. So C is equal to 145 degrees. Corresponding angles with CD being parallel to EF. Okay. Let's look at D. Corresponding angle lying this way, that F is lying that way now. So D is equal to 145 degrees. So corresponding angles with AB being parallel to ST. Okay. So now we can go with E. E is the angles in a straight line. So E is equal to 180 minus 145. So angles in a straight line. So E works out to be 135 degrees. Okay. So I can fill that in on the diagram, but there's no if, so I'll just stop there. Okay. Let's look at H. This is the ruler line here. So H. If we look at X, that line is parallel to this line here, so the corresponding angles are equal. Okay, you see that F being formed there? So X plus X, which is 2X, is equal to 126. Corresponding angles with EF being parallel to DC. Okay, so that's going to give us 2x divided by 2 is going to give you 63 degrees. So each x value is 63. Fill that in on the diagram. Okay, you see that y is the same as x. Can you see that? It's vertically opposite there. Let's say y is equal to 63. It's vertically opposite. Vertically opposite angles are equal. So I'll put 63 on the diagram. And you look where Z is. Can you see that? Or at this point, they're not dealing with the fact that those lines are with the alternate angles. So let's use what they gave us, which is corresponding. You see the F is being formed here. So that angle is equal to that angle anyway. So Z is equal to 63 degrees. Why? So it's corresponding angles with EF being parallel to CD. Okay. Let's look at J. In J we are told that in the diagram AB is parallel to CD. Okay, we're running out of time. I'm just going to run through this here quickly. EF is and the ST are transversal, so it's two lines intersecting a set of parallel lines, but they are not parallel. Calculate the value of A. So A is angles on a straight line there. Is A equal to B? No. Why? Because the lines are not given parallel. Calculate the value of B. B is going to be the same as 147, corresponding there. Then is C equal to 147? No. Why? Because EF is not parallel to ST. Calculate the value of E. E is the same as A. As you can see, alternate angles are equal there. And D is the same as 147. It's vertically opposite. Alright.